Hello class 9th. Today we are going to start with a new lesson, The Sangam Age. Lesson number 5, page number 147. Main objectives: Introduction, Sources, Society during the Sangam Age. Before discussion of the topic, we must know the following terms like dynasty, series of the rulers from the same family; Sangam period, period which relates to the 3rd century BCE to 3rd century CE. Governance, the action of governing a state, organization, etc. Bereavement, bereavement is a period of sadness and loneliness. Epics, poem having elements of poetry, music and drama are regarded as epics. Hospitality, the friendly, the generous reception and entertainment of guest, visitor, etc. Staple food, routine food or the food which is regularly consumed. Betel leaves, an evergreen vine used in Asian countries. Classification, action of classifying something. Introduction. Sangam age is considered as a landmark in the history of South India. The word Sangam is the Tamil form of the Sanskrit Sangha, which means a association. The Sangam age, which relates to the period extending from almost the 3rd century BCE to 3rd century CE. This period is regarded as the golden age of the Tamils. It is believed that the first Sangam was attended by the gods and legendary sages, but all its work have perished. The second Sangam age was attended by the several poets who produced a large masses of literature, but the Tokapiyam by the Tokapiyar, oldest book of Tamil grammar, has survived. It is a fraction which constitute the extant body of Sanskrit literature. Now, there were the 3 kingdoms of Cheras, Pandyas, Chola, who were always at war with one another. Their war and the heroic deeds from the themes of Sangam literature. According to these descriptions, Cheras had finally asserted their supremacy over the other 2 kingdoms, that is Pandyas and Cholas. Now let's come to the reading part. Lesson number 5, Sangam age, page number 147. The Sangam age, which relates to the period extending from almost the 3rd century BCE to 3rd century CE, is regarded as the golden age of the Tamils. The literature of this period, which is replete with detailed description of the Tamil country of South India, comprising the 3 ancient dynasties of Cheras, Pandyas and Chola, its kings and the chieftain, and loves and wars of its different period, has also preserved for us some insight into the Tamil society and economy during that period. It means the Sangam age is considered as a landmark in the history of South India. The word Sangam is a Tamil form of Sanskrit Sangha, which means an association. Thus, the Sangam age refers to the period which bulk of Tamil literature was composed by body of Tamil scholars and poets in the 3 successive literary gatherings called Sangam. The 3 kingdoms of Cheras, Pandyas and Cholas were always at war with one another. The war and the heroic deeds from the themes of Sangam literature. According to this description, Cheras had finally asserted their supremacy over the 2 kingdoms. Our Sangam period is also tells us about the Tamil society and economy during that period. Now let's discuss about the sources. The primary source of information about the Sangam age includes the Tirukkural. It is the most celebrated work of the 18 minor works of Sangam literature by Tiruvalluvar or the Kural, which is considered as a compound of the teachings of Dharma Shastra. It is a classic composition consisting of 1330 Tamil couplets, which were arranged into 3 main sections and 133 chapters. Now let's come to the reading part. Sources of Sangam age. The literary sources. The Tirukural, it is a classic composition consisting of 1330 Tamil couplets. It is authorized by the Thiruvalluvar, a Tamil poet who is said to have lived any time between the 2nd and the 6th century CE. CE stand for Common Era and BCE stand for Before the Common Era. Tirukural is an important composition of the Tamil Sangam period which throws a good deal of light on the various aspects of life of the ancient Tamils. It means Tirukural is a literary source of information about Sangam age. It is one of the most celebrated work of 18th minor works of the Sangam literature by Thiruvalluvar, Tamil poet and philosopher. Tirukural is considered as a compound of teaching of Dharma Shastra. Moreover, Tirukural is an important composition of Tamil Sangam period which throws a good deal of light on the various aspects of life of the ancient Tamils. Just have a look on the picture of the Thiruvalluvar, a Tamil poet and author of the Tirukural. Tirukural's 1330 couplets are arranged into 3 main sections and 133 chapters. Each chapter has a specific subject varying from ruling a country to plowing a piece of land. The important Tamil composition has been translated into various other languages. Means the collection of Tamil couplets, which were 1330 in numbers, were organized into 133 chapters. Each chapter has a specific subject ranging from plowing a piece of land to ruling a country. It preaches the simplicity and truth throughout its verses. Moreover, 133 chapters are grouped into 3 sections like the righteousness, wealth and pleasure. Tamil composition has been translated into various different languages so that people can easily read it and understand. Society during the Sangam age. Sangam literature is a great source of information regarding the social life of the early Tamils. During this period, the Tamil society was divided into several groups. During the Sangam age, the Tamil society was not organized on the basis of the Vedic caste system like Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras. The Tolkappiyam, which is a literary source, refers to the 4 divisions prevalent in the Sangam age like Anthanar, Arasar, Vaisiyar, Vallalar. It may be said that this classification roughly corresponds to the Vedic social division. In the Sangam age, women were treated with the special consideration. Women were given the freedom to choose their life partner and equality treated. The Sangam Tamils paid more attention to their dress. It varied according to their status. The rich wore the silk and fine cotton garments. The middle class people generally wore 2 pieces of clothes made of cotton. Women paid much attention to their hairstyles. They used flowers and jasmines to decorate their plaits and tufts. Both men and women used the perfumes made of the sandal and flowers. Rice was a staple food during the Sangam period. Food habits varied among the people according to their economic status. Chewing betel leaves was the most common among people. Hospitality was a special virtue of the people of Sangam age. Music and dance were the favorite pastime, and cockfighting, goat fighting were popular in villages. Gambling and wrestling were widely practiced. Now let's come to the reading part. Society during the Sangam age. The Sangam literature is veritable gold mine of information regarding the social life of early Tamils. It means Sangam literature gives a true picture of society in Sangam age. The social divisions. During the Sangam period, the Tamil people were divided into several groups. In the beginning of the Sangam age, the Tamil society was not organized on the basis of the Vedic caste system. namely the Brahmins, Kshatriya, Vaishyas, and Shudras. However, the earliest of the Sangam literature, the Tokapiyam, refers to the four divisions prevalent in the Sangam society, namely Enthanar, Arasar, Vaisiyar, and the Vellalar. It may be said that the classification roughly corresponds to the Vedic social division. It means the Sangam literature speaks of many tribes and also refers to the traditional caste. This means that the caste division and the tribal arrangement existed side by side. The Tokapiyam has mentioned the four castes like the Ananthars, the Arasar, the Vaisyas, and the Vellalars. The Ananthas were treated as Brahmins, and second one is the Arasas were the kings, the Vaisyas were the traders and farmers, and Vellavars treated like the ignored personalities, like they were treated as the Shudras during the Vedic age. The first category, that is like the Ananthas, who were like Brahmins. During Sangam age, they were very respectful and the learned community. Status of women. The Sangam literature describes the position of women in ancient Tamil society. In the Sangam age, women were treated with special considerations. Their most important virtue was the chastity, means celibacy. The heroines of the Silappatikaram, the Kangi, had been hailed for their chastity and worshipped by the people. The women were given freedom to choose their life partners during the Sangam period. Women treated their husband as equivalent to God during the Sangam period. They were not permitted to remarry and inherit property. Sati, or the custom of self-immolation or at the death of one's husband, was not generally prevalent during this period. However, some women from royal family indulged in the practices of sati. It means women enjoyed freedom of movement in society, and the number of women's poets of the age is a proof that the women were provided with good education. Moreover, the most important virtue of the women was the chastity. The heroines of the Silappa, Dikaram, and Kangi has been hailed for their chastity and worshipped by the people. In the Sangam age, women were given freedom to choose their life partners. Moreover, the women treated their husband as equivalent to God during the Sangam period. They were not permitted or allowed to remarry and inherit the property. The practice of sati system was not common. Dress and ornaments. Sangam Tamils paid more attention to their dress. It varied according to their status. The rich wore silk and the fine cotton garments. The middle class people generally wore two pieces of the clothes made of cotton. Women paid much attention to their hairstyle. They used flowers like jasmine to decorate their plaits and tufts. Both men and women used perfumes made of sandal and flowers. The people of the Sangam age were more focused on their dress. The dress styles were according to their economic status. The rich people used to wear the silk and fine cotton garments. On the other side, the middle class people generally wear the two pieces of the clothes made of cotton. Women more focused on their hairstyle. They used to decorate their hairs with the flowers. During Sangam age, both men and women used perfume, which is made of sandal and flowers. Food and hospitality. Rice was the staple food during the Sangam period. The food habits varied among the people according to their economic status. The rich had their feast every day, while the poor took the simple food. Chewing betel leaves was the most common among the people. Offering betel leaves to guests had become a social formality. Appam, or rice cake soaked in milk, was a luxury. So was the flesh of the tortoise. Hospitality was a special virtue of the Sangam Tamils. It means rice was the routine food during the Sangam period. Moreover, grain, meat, and fish formed the chief articles of food, with vegetable, milk, and milk products. Grain was husked into the hollows made in the ground and converted into the flakes. Like the aval, appam or the rice cake soaked in milk was the luxury food. The hospitality means the friendly attitude or behavior was the special virtue of the Sangam Tamils. Entertainment, music and dance were the favorite pastimes. Cockfighting, goat fighting were popular in villages. Gambling and wrestling were widely practiced. It means the Sangam age people made use of different mode of entertainment during their free times. Music and dance filled a good part of the spare time of men and women. Moreover, in the villages, the cockfighting and the goat fighting were the popular. Gambling was practiced widely. Wrestling was a common form of sport enjoyed by the youth. Children, with this, our related topic of Sangam age are over, and you will have to reread this part, learn the basic terms and related question answers, and kindly follow the SNAP homework. Thank you.